Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, once again, it's another quick lesson. Just gonna go through just like a few of my favorite precepts. Alright, just touching on the just like Apocrypha. Alright, mainly in just like Sirach. Alright, and it basically just like talks about like the difference between like people in the world and like people in the truth and all that. Alright, and it basically just like talks about just like people who are so called like successful in the world, or whatever you want to call it, or they work like really hard and shit like that, or staying up till 4 in the morning, or getting up at 4 in the morning, or whatever. Alright, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, alright, because it's not of the truth, it's of the world. Alright, so Sirach. Let's see. I'm gonna start at 24. Alright, Sirach 38 and 24. Alright, the wisdom of a learned man come by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise. Or of course, like we have like jobs and things like that. We have it's like responsibilities, obligations, things of that nature. Alright, but like the first like priority is like the truth. Alright, and if you have just like excessively just like a lot of like affairs like in the world, trying to like just like get rich and things like that, or that's going to hinder your it's going to hinder your process as far as like striving to be part of the elect. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the goad, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks? Or your job, or like pretty much like the affairs of the world, or whether it be or work or play, it doesn't matter. Like if you're preoccupied and all that, alright, then or you're not gonna have like enough time for the Lord. Like 26, he giveth his mind to make furrows, and is diligent to give the kind fodder. So every carpenter and workmaster that laboreth night and day, and they that cut and engrave seals, and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to like a counterfeit imagery, and watch to finish a work. The smith also sitting right by the anvil, and considering their ironwork, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, right? And he fighteth with the heat of the furnace, the noise of the hammer, and the anvil is ever in his ears, right? And his eyes look still upon the pattern of the thing, right, that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watcheth to polish, right, it perfectly. Right, so doth the potter sitting at his work, and turning the wheel, right, about with his feet, who is always carefully set at his work, and maketh all his work by number. Or right, these people in the world, or like the discipline they have towards their like professions and all that. Alright, 30. He fashioneth the clay with his arm, and boweth down, art, his strength before his feet. He applieth himself to lead it over, art, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace. All these trust to their hands, and everyone is wise in his work. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will, nor go up and down. Or things like fucking so-called like cops, construction workers, doctors, lawyers. A lot of these professions are very important, like at least like in this like setup or whatever. All right, and without society would crumble. All right, but as far as that compared to the work of the Lord, like even that is more important than we're gonna find out. All right, Sirach 38. All right, and 33. They shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken. Or just like people, all these professions, like outside of the profession of a prophet, it's not their lot to understand and break down these scriptures properly. But they will maintain the state of the world, and all their desire is in the work of their craft. Or right, their profession, or being successful, affairs of the world, right, and not of the spirit. All right, so